Next in line, I would like to invite our very silent but a very perfectionist worker and very diligent one, the most punctual member of our team. I would invite Pooja to share her experiences as to how has been her journey out here.
Good evening, all of you. This is my first job, and I started my career with the engineering board. It was a very big opportunity for me. I started as a relationship manager. Assistant relationship manager. And relationship is like I was thinking like I had to share something, I had to call people to do this and this, but this is totally different. I enjoy here to work. Basically, I work for events to start them, and it's a good experience for me. I enjoy it very much. Thank you. I started with the project as the Entrepreneurs Award. I started to communicate with the college entrepreneurs. I had to communicate with them to introduce our engineering board, and I had to convince them that you have to also participate in this kind of event. These events are for them, and then that was very good. That was a very good experience for me, the first and starting event. And secondly, I signed as a school summit event. The same work, but for different kind of people. Like first I was talking to college entrepreneurs, and then I started to contact with schools. And sometimes I was like confused to whom I'm talking, school or college. And then that was also a very good event, and very good. My team helped me with. And then I started with the Ego Campus program, and that was also a very great event. With my team, I had completed the event. And now we are going to plan for further events. Thank you.
Thank you, Pooja. Pooja is a mechanical engineer as well as a MBA. So she has been, initially she was quite perplexed as to how her educational qualifications would come to use in such kind of a profession. But now when she is seeing that all her qualifications, what all she had learned, the crux of it is being produced and distilled out in these issues, in these fantastic issues in the form of, if you will just roll it over, we have in our current issue tried to have the state of engineering talent pool in the 8 public sector undertakings. What kind of engineers do they employ, what kind of challenges do they face. So this kind of deliberation this magazine has been trying to evoke, because in today's modern era, it's all science and technology which will drive tomorrow's economy, and the kind of current account deficit which the country has, it can only be mitigated when we have a major engineering revolution in this country, when we cease to be importer, cease to be a market for the global forces, and start preparing something of our own. We have been interviewing the project heads and director engineerings of the topmost engineering companies across. The other day we had the chief operating officer of Adani Power, and they had set out a 60,000 crore power plant in Mundra. Mundra is a port in Gujarat, and to our utter astonishment, all the engineering parts had been imported from China. Now you are investing so much of money, but you are not capable of producing the back-end structure. So these are some of the conversations, some of the things which we are trying to evoke through this magazine, events, and a lot of initiatives we are undertaking. I would now like to ask Jyoti to just come and share her experiences. Jyoti also has had a very fabulous journey. She has been switching roles every now and then, but now we think that she has settled down as an administrative assistant out here. So over to Jyoti.
is not very good also. I can speak in Hindi also if you don't mind. And actually when I joined, I have been 8 months in the engineering watch, and I joined as an assistant manager relationship, and my interview is done by Ravi sir. And actually as what the Raghav sir said, like my role is very switching. First I was working with that engineering talent pool in PSUs. I have been there to most of the PSUs with Nikitam also. And then I have get lots of opportunity to meet them. Their I mean maybe PR persons, their secretary to CMD. I talked directly to some CMDs of PSUs, and that is very good experience for me. I mean I never think like I can talk to CMD of any PSUs like the Cement Corporation or EIL and all, and I regularly get called from there as well. And but I think I have some lack of experience, and also I cannot adjust to any of the whatever the sir, Ravi sir and Raghav sir give me the opportunity. So after all, they think I can switch to administrator, and I think I am very much comfortable with this. And as I joined with Pooja, and Pooja and Prashant sir, Thomas sir also, and Ashima, they all of give me very much help in my whatever my journey in engineering was. I mean, Ashima learned me my communications, my English improvement. Ashima done everything. Tushar sir always give the moral support. Pooja is very much friend of me, and Kamal sir is, I mean, see, he is very, but sir has told back end, he is a sincere employee of our organization. He always help to anyone, whoever is in team, anyone he help anytime. If you want call in office time and out of office time, he always try to help us. So it was a great opportunity to meet with Ravi sir and Raghav sir, work with the engineering watch team and working with engineering watch. Thank you.
Thank you, Jyoti. Now I would invite Kamal. I would be standing with him. He is quite scared of talking. Now the interesting part which I just wanted to bring out to this august audience, and I would like to introduce our 3 main chief guests, and they have been our mentors in their own right all through this journey. We have with us one of the most eminent journalists of this country, who is known to be the founder of Hindi TV journalism in India, Mr. Vineet Narayan. He was the man, he has been the man who has nurtured me, mentored me all through these years, and in fact I am very privileged to have him on this foundation day of ours. Thank you, sir, for coming over. I would be inviting him to give the presidential address towards the closure of this entire proceedings. We have with us Professor M. Moni. Professor Moni just superannuated as the Director General of National Informatics Center. I recollect my association with Dr. Moni since he was heading the Agricultural Informatics Division at NIC. And we were just trying at Braj Foundation how to link up the engineering talent pool with the developmental process across. So I had just conversed with him, and he was quite excited, and we had interacted, and sir has been rolling out lots and lots of, I will say, enthusiasm per se. The moment he took over one of the very short-lived DG-ship, he just said, Raghav, come over and just unfurl this entire project which we have been talking for all these 3 years. And with his mentorship and with his guidance, we could just do the eager campus program, which at least thought of for the first time, that this vast engineering talent pool in this country can be linked up with a lot of e-governance programs going in every nook and corner, every district, every taluk, every block level. So we thank you, sir, for this grand vision. Chair or no chair, your inspiration will certainly keep us guiding us, and we would certainly make this program a grand success in years to come. And also we have with us a very senior officer in the Government of India, Mr. R.K. Vash, who has been a silent supporter, who who has been a benign supporter all through, and I will say, his support and his blessings and his feelings have all been with us with Engineering Watch team. Wherever we are stuck up, we just don't trouble him much, but he's someone like at any point of time we are just somewhere stuck up. So he's someone whom we can call on and fall back upon. So I will be requesting all of these dignitaries to just come and bless us and just review our progress, what we have done in this 1 year, and how and what all improvements we need to make and how to structure it forward. I will come back to Kamal. Kamal has a very exciting journey. In fact, I would like to invite Tushar to speak for Kamal and the kind of wonderful person he is. Kamal's education background is not that illustrious which people generally feel like, but the kind of work he has done is simply stupendous. The confidence which we try to put across to the entire regulators and planners in this country, when a team of these freshers can create such stupendous products for the first time in the history of this country, that All India Council of Technical Education doesn't have a product like this, which enumerates all the engineering colleges at one go. They don't have the databases at one place. So when you don't have the data per se, how will you analyze and how will you plan for this country? There is a whole lot of talk about the employability gap, but no one has endeavored to mine through the NSDC reports and the AICTE number of colleges. In our next issue, we are going to produce that balance study, that there are how many seats of electronics engineering are there in the country and what is the projection which NSDC has done, so that AICTE approvers can have some semblance in approving new electronics engineering seats or so. So there is a lot of dearth of primary work in this country, and this is the reason the first principles are lacking, and we are talking of the moon. We can reach the moon, no doubt about it. Even Indians have gone and unfurled the flag of science and technology across. But what we at Engineering Watch feel, that fundamental works and the works which nobody wants to do, which is considered to be under quotes donkey's work, it was a tough time for us, for me and Ravi, to convince these guys, if this is the work, this is the foundation on which we are creating a magnanimous monument. On this work, we would be known and we would be having a phenomenal reputation in this country. We would be driving some great conversation out there. So Kamal has been a part of this wonderful journey. I would invite Tushar.